Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about a recent book that I read that I found changed my life. Now, this book is titled Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. And this book is written by Harv Eker. Now, what is the Secret of a Millionaire Mind book about? Now, this book is divided into two parts. Part 1 is talking about how does your money blueprint work? Now, what is a money blueprint? Now, money blueprint is basically this thing in your mind which combines of your thoughts, feelings, and actions when it comes to money. This part of the book talks about teaching you how do you learn to identify your money blueprint. You see, because everything that we do in life is based on the way our thoughts and feelings are about things that motivates our action and therefore gives us the result. So for us to make any lasting change in our life, whether it be financial, career, and other aspects of our life, it's important to understand what is it that is governing our thoughts and feelings about the things that we want to change, so then we can make lasting change and have really great success. Now, since this book is pretty much geared towards somebody who wants to change their financial situation in life, this book talks about 17 wealth files. It talks about the difference between a rich and a poor person, and also a middle class person. Now, these 17 wealth files talk about the difference in the way people think, feel, and act when it comes to money, as well as give you action steps that you can put into place to help you achieve the financial situation that you want to achieve in life. Now, the important thing is when you think about it, if you are facing a life where you don't feel that you are at the level where you are, it is important to understand what are the thoughts that keep you where you are and how you can then change your thoughts to be things that uplift you as a person, and therefore you will start moving in the direction you want to go to. Now, some of you may be asking, who is the author of this book and why should you listen to him? Now, Harv Eker is the author of this book. He is the son of European migrants that came to North America with very little money. At the age of 13, he started to work because there wasn't enough money. Now, he had a ton of jobs and started some businesses here and there, but he didn't really succeed until when he started this business where he took a $2,000 credit card debt to start this fitness retail chain store in North America. From one fitness retail store to 10 fitness retail stores in the span of just 2 years. He subsequently sold his company to a Fortune 500 company and became a millionaire. Now, what is interesting about Harv Eker is that he spent some time studying the psychology of what is the difference between a rich person, a middle class person, and a poor person as well. When he made his study in the psychology of all these three categories of people, he then formulated this understanding that all of us have a money blueprint in our head that determines the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act when it comes to money. So basically, he found that it is very important that if we want to achieve financial success or change our financial situation, it always boils down to one thing: understanding what are our thoughts, feelings, and actions towards money, and then making a shift to implement empowering thoughts, feelings, and actions towards money. Now, there are 3 lessons that I picked up from reading the 17 wealth files. So I'll quickly go through the first lesson. Now, although the book is written for the intention of helping people change their finances, change your financial situation, I found there are principles in the book that can be applied to every aspect of your life, including your professional life. Okay, so basically the first lesson I learned was rich people are bigger than their problems, poor people are smaller than their problems. According to this book, the secret to success is not to try to avoid or to shrink from your problems, but to grow yourself so that you are bigger and you are able to handle your problem. Now, according to Harv Eker, most people do not like problems because problems are inconvenient. Sometimes we are forced to deal with problems. But he says that he says that your wealth can only grow as much as you can. So I feel that in this case, problems forces you to develop solutions. It forces you to develop other skills in the way you maybe communicate, in the way you approach things, in the way you change your perspective, or how to solve your problems. So basically said that rich people are solutions oriented. They always try to find a reason how can they solve problems. Versus poor people are people that avoid and complain about their problems. Now, the second lesson that I learned from this book is that rich people are excellent receivers and poor people are poor receivers. So what does this mean? People sometimes face this difficulty where logically they think they want success, prosperity, abundance, and wealth, but internally, subconsciously, they feel that they don't deserve it. They feel that they only deserve a certain level. But anything beyond that level, they feel is not for them. So anything that they do in their life is always capped to a certain quota. So once they hit their level, they don't go much from there. So although logically they feel that yes, they want more, but internally, if they feel they only deserve to have a certain level of income or success or wealth, that is the only level that they will keep themselves at. And Harv Eker talks about the reason why some people may not be excellent receivers is because they feel they are not so worthy of achieving this much in their life. So he basically talks about how it's important for us to change our mindset into really understanding our subconscious mind. What is it that we really want? And what is it that we think we deserve? Because if you change your mindset from your subconscious, it becomes less of a struggle when you then start to feel when you deserve more, you start to put more action, more effort into chasing your goals. And therefore, you will be able to bring what you desire into your mind into reality. The third lesson that I learned from this book is basically saying that rich people continuously learn and grow, versus poor people think that they know everything and they refuse to learn anything new. Now, this is a very interesting thing because when you look at it, most of the people that are rich are experts in their field, and they always invest time when it comes to learning, be it podcasts, seminars, workshops, books especially. And when you look at the investment of learning that they have, it's like rich people are open to continuously learning on how they can be better in their business, in their personal life, in things like their health. So we can see that when someone is so open to learning, they are able to be humble and also tap on every learning opportunity that they can. Versus someone who's very closed off to learning is someone who sometimes wants to be right, and sometimes this attitude hampers them when it comes to progressing in their life. And this also trickles down to a person's financial situation, for example. Now, basically, these are the 3 lessons that I have learned when I read the book Secrets of a Millionaire Mind from Harv Eker.